Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking a little bit more about how I came to understand the law of cause and effect and how I came to understand my oneness as a result of it, and as well as how I have risen above it for the most part. Anytime I forget, it's okay. It comes back and it instantly smacks me in the face. So I'm not allowed to forget it. So, first things first, let's talk about the five wounds of Christ or the human condition, because these things are common to everybody. Based on Lise Bourbeau's book, I came to see it a slightly differently. I do understand what she's saying, and I actually 100% agree with it. The only spin I'm saying is these are basically the five wounds of Christ. So it's humiliation, betrayal, injustice, rejection, and abandonment. These five things are what human beings are crucified to. These five things determine who you're attracted to, the choices you make, what's going on, why you're triggered, how you're triggered, what mask you wear, uh, everything as a result of this, right? So these masks that you wear create a state of being that then make you a magnet for everything that will come to you as a result of not resolving these things. So if you fear betrayal, you're going to behave a certain way. If you fear humiliation, you're going to behave a certain way. If you fear, whatever, any of these five things, this way of being will then make you an exact match for the type of circumstances that are coming into your life, right? Hence, quote unquote, the human condition or the human experience. If you think about it, these are the five things that Christ went through. The story of Christ is about. And it's the story of all of the other mystery gods before them, right? And so, why is it so important to preserve all of these stories and the things, and why did they happen? It's because at the end of the day, this is the human condition, and these are the things that we have to overcome. So I'll quickly get into it. This is not going to be a long video. This is just a quick teaching you about how this works. As long as these things are unresolved, they are deciding who, what, when, and where comes into your life. And these messengers are very hard to appreciate. All right. Because as a result, if you act out, if you lash out in anger, if you uh, retreat or you withdraw, or you become a shell of a person, or you become a control freak, or you don't let anyone in, all of these are results of the mask. And so as a result, all of these things are going to test you, period. They're going to test you. And the way that I learned this, and I came to learn it instantly, I realized really quick, I realized that what I did had consequences. And a lot of the times when we feel as if we are dealing with someone else, we feel justified in our behaviors. As long as we're thinking me versus them, I feel it's okay. Like, do you see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, uh, we justify our behaviors as a result, or we lash out in anger and we feel justified because we're protecting ourselves, or we're trying to avoid a wound that we need to fix. And as a result, we're going to suffer the consequences of those actions, because sooner or later, those things come back to haunt you. Right? You will learn this in the Gospel of Thomas. You will learn this throughout. There is never a moment in which what you do isn't given right back. So then how do you rise above cause and effect, or how do you rise above karma? It's very simple. You get real good and solid about your self-awareness. You understand who you are, what behaviors are causing you to become a magnet to the things that you don't want, and you learn to control your emotional reactions. You become someone who responds rather than someone who reacts. And as you grow above and mature emotionally beyond this, you're able to rise above. But if you don't, these actions will repeat and come back and rinse, wash, repeat. And over again, you will receive whatever you have been whatever you've put out. So The way to rise above karma is simple. You want to make sure that you are treating others as you would yourself, and you want to become self aware of the behaviors that are making you a magnet to these things. All right, I'll leave you with that and look forward to making another video soon. But I'd like for you guys to think about that. How did Cindy learn about her oneness? This is one way, cause and effect. It's the way that everybody learns it. And you will soon realize that the object of the game of life is to make the unconscious visible. And your behaviors are not an exception. So trust me, they do come back. There's never a moment that they don't. So keep that in mind, because the more good you put out there, the more good you get back. But anytime you slip, don't you worry, you'll get slapped in the face with it instantly. You will. You will. And I say this from experience. And the more you know the law, the faster those consequences come. So if you're going to rise above, you've got to master your love of self, and you've got to, because that's what allows you to love others properly and what allows you to rise above karma. So I'll leave you guys with that. If you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe. Please feel free to comment. And if there's anything else you'd like me to cover or talk about, please leave it in the comments, because, I really do enjoy being here. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy teaching. And so I hope to hear from you guys soon. Your support means a lot to me. Thank you.